everyone, my name's Lauren Kronk. I'm a coach and I'm here to tell you about my coaching with Michelle. Coaching with Michelle was one of the best investments I've ever made in my life. I went into the experience where I didn't know much about the type of coaching that Michelle did, but I felt called to work with her. Like I felt like I needed to work with her. I didn't know why, but it's definitely so worth it. I got so much out of the time that I worked with her. For one, she is so in tune with being able to read your energy and to be able to tune into spirit and what guides her in the session, in the moment. She's able to get to the root cause of things that's going on that you may not even know that's going on. For example, on our first session, she was telling me that all of my energy is up here or it's shooting out. And I never knew that before. Like I've always felt that, but I didn't know that that was a thing. But she was, telling me about that, and then she actually showed me some practices that I can do, that I can implement, daily, where I can ground myself in my body every day. And the first time that we did the exercise, I have never felt in my body before. I knew after we did that, I had never felt that way. And ever since doing those practices, those grounding practices where, I actually root in the ground in my body, I have released this pain and tightness that I've had in my chest for years. I just thought it would, it wouldn't go away, but this pain of my chest released, and also this clenching that I have in my jaw, it released as well from all the pressure, from all the energy up here. But yeah, that released too. And that was the first time I've experienced not having the pressure in my chest and in my jaw in as long as I can remember.
Michelle brings such a gentle presence and deep wisdom, and she delivers in just such a sweet way. It has encouraged me and inspired me and has left me feeling more confident within my own voice.
Absolutely beautiful. It was so powerful. It was such a great space and container of like-minded community to really understand more about the intention behind singing, the energetics behind our voice, our flow, and feeling the magic behind setting that intention out for healing, for something outside of ourselves, something larger than ourselves, for protection even. Our voice is so powerful, and I learned so much. Michelle is so graceful, so present, but so fun and quirky. It was so beautiful to truly allow myself to sing from a place of love for it, not for how it needed to sound, not for too much of the brain, your logistics, your ego getting involved with your voice.
Working with Michelle has been it's almost hard to describe, but it's just been wonderful and really helpful and exactly what I need. She has an abundance and a wellspring of wisdom, of knowledge, of practices, and she's so attuned and really takes time and care to kind of sync up with her clients and know exactly what's needed. So each time I meet, I feel like I'm getting exactly what I need, and it's serving the purpose of the day as well as our overall vision that we're working together on, and it's showing up in really surprising ways. So I feel held, I feel safe, I feel encouraged, and I feel like I'm in this space where I'm just blossoming open, and I really feel taken care of and guided in a really wonderful, encouraging way.
Having some beautiful conversations from ancestral pain and working through. I cried for the first 3 sessions. I was just needed to let the things out, and it was nice to be heard. It was more than nice. It was empowering to hear someone say, okay, so how does that make you feel? Is that the way you want to feel, and then make a choice on whether you're going to continue to invest in that or not. To distinguish between what was my own energy and what I had absorbed or what I was being a part of subconsciously or without choice. Of course, making the choice to be a part of it, but not really actively making that choice. So really empowering.
And practices that we can use on the daily to help strengthen our voice and our prayer and our practice. And I just really appreciate the group that's formed each time, because she just attracts so many beautiful souls that are on this same mission of like clearing the throat chakra or energy healing.
Thank you. I feel like I came home to places I didn't know I missed. And that I can't go back. And I don't want to. And this is so necessary. Are you going to have more workshops?
The beauty of every single call that I had with her and every single session that I had with her was that she was able to help me with those intellectual problems that I had come with, I had brought with me to her, with her, and instead she was able to help me with quieting my mind and dropping into my heart. And that may seem maybe odd to some men, and for me, I've experienced the ability to get out of my head and drop into my heart in other modalities that involve like plant medicine and breath work and these other more intensive activities. But Michelle was able to do it within a few minutes on the call, and by dropping into my heart, it would stop the cycle of the continuous cycle of intensifying these problems, activating that feminine aspect that all men have. And we need to utilize that feminine aspect. For an example, maybe for romance or intimacy, or having a conversation with your daughter, or whatever it may be. And I'm very happy with my time spent with Michelle, and I would highly recommend, if you're thinking of it or thinking about it, to go on that adventure with her.
Just allowing myself to not be burdened with societal judgment and limiting beliefs. So since working with Michelle, I've just been feeling more peaceful, more empowered, and just ready to go and do the things that I want to do, including retreats and hosting master classes and doing all these things that I was very afraid to do before working with her. So I want to encourage you to give it a chance if you're feeling like you're thinking about it and you need a little bit of encouragement and somebody to tap into your blockages and help you through that. I really, really highly recommend her. Much love.